short, shall we see? You never know. So it took me about 3 hours to do this. Crazy. Invisibly. Oh, I hate it, guys. Hopefully everybody can hear me too. I've got the mic a bit far away from me. The hair on it. But I don't know how loud it is without speaking to somebody, so I've been told to talk quietly, although I've been told by others I don't, so oh dear. So, it was called satin biscotti. It's actually basically the colour of the clay. But I'm going to be putting a layer of that onto this, and then I'm not sure whether I'll do 1 or 2 layers, and then the next layer, which will be that one, which is called, see that, Galaxy, which is an awesome colour. I just don't know whether to do it on its own. I've never actually painted it on its own. Do you know what? I think I might. I'm going to skip the biscotti. We'll skip. Let's skip the biscotti and just do the Galaxy on its own. Now, this one can get some shaking. It's sat for a while. About a week, I think. So I'm going to have to give it a stir. Oh, I might have to give it a tap as well. There we go. Dry glaze just under the lid, you can feel it. This usually helps get it out. Stick a knife under the lid. I don't want to have to shout with my half to come over because I'm a wimp. Down. completely. Threads. I do it completely eventually. My brain stopped working completely. This, I always spill it. Bushes. Okay. I wonder if I can scrape some water before we start. That's about slicing my fingers off. I feel you can't hear me. Everybody comes on. I really have a feeling you've lost me again. To my internet's that fucking, excuse my French, flipping crap. I keep using signal. And I'll put it in Norway, which is as close as I can get. However, in about 12 days, that will change altogether because I've got some new internet coming. Much faster internet. Ooh. So I can't wait for that. Right, I'm not going to use the big bush for that. I'm going to use a smaller bush for this. Purely because I do not want to this is the question now. Now, I'm going to start with this first. Let's start with this first. I do hope you guys can still see me, because I've got an error message up. Which I got earlier. So I have no idea right now if anybody can see me. This one's painted a bit, I didn't want to paint. I'll have to use a sponge and wipe it off. I'm just going to keep going, guys. I can only, I I can only guess whether you can see me or not. Last time I did this and I cancelled it, it was still recording and I didn't know. So this time, I'll just keep going and see. I've been trying to do lives on Instagram, but for some reason I cannot, for love and money, get it to work. It will not stream on Instagram at all. Now, I heard earlier that there's a fault between Instagram and streaming, other streaming programs, or whatever you want to call them. Now I use OBS, and apparently that's one of them that I'm having a problem with, so if anybody else is having a problem, please do let me know. But I mean, you must be solving it, apparently it's only in certain areas. So I don't know. I just don't know. However, hopefully, my daughter's going to call in tomorrow, so she's a bit more of a whiz at this than me, because she normally streams gaming stuff, although I don't know if she does that on Instagram or not, to be honest. But anyway, I'm going to leave her to do it tomorrow and set everything up for me. I'd actually like to stream on YouTube more, to be honest. It's a better platform, I'm told, to stream on. My biggest problem is I don't use YouTube very often, so I don't really any followers on here. All my followers on Instagram. So, obviously getting people to move over is not an easy chore. Some people just do it automatically and some people just don't bother at all, so it's a bit of a nightmare. I think I'm going to paint the whole of this vase on the inside the same colour, so it does not matter if I go down there. Anyway, I want to get these done first before I do anything. So, the first layer, I'm going up the leaves, like so, coating it as much as I can. I'm not using my giant brush that I normally use because this is a bit of an awkward shape. Try not to get on the underside. And then what I'll do is, once it's dry, which it might just by the time I got to the other side, the bottom ones probably definitely will be, I'll go back and instead of spraying painting up like this, I'll go like in a, what do we call it now? Grid. There you are, there's the word. Brain's not working tonight. I'll paint it like a grid. Just to get it to lay better. Now, I have been sculpting for a year. I started in March last year, and I sculpted my 3 dash hounds, which people would just like, I had sculptors who've been sculpting for years contacting me, telling me what is an amazing job I'd done, etc. And to keep going, so I did. And I was just hooked, instantly hooked. So my amazing partner ran an extremely tight budget because nobody really knows my backstory. It's on my website, but I am disabled. I use a wheelchair to get about. On a good day I might be able to get from one room to another on 2 sticks, but it's very rare that happens because the pain is too much. But because of my illness, because of what happened to me, I am unable to go out and work, which is highly frustrating to somebody who's worked since she was 14 and worked hard to get where she got to, and then had to just give everything up. I stopped working to have my daughter, I then moved not long after having my daughter, and 4 months after I moved, I was just getting settled, I fell. And that was it was game over. I was in hospital for the next 5 years, 6 years, in and out constantly, spent 7 months in there at one point. It was not pleasant at all. I'm going to do the same inside, guys. Paint upwards and the inside. Make sure I get all the wall covered. Question is, do I paint the actual bottom white or do I paint it directly? I do not know. Got a really awkward bit to paint there, and I'm going to have to pick it up to get to it, I think. I'm not even sure that's going to work. I'm going to have to get my long brush out to get that bit, I think. Right, that's that, all that covered. Just bear with me a second here, I'm going to have to get my long brushes out. The question is which one should I do first? Actually no. Yeah, let's try you first. See if we can get this bit here. Where's it gone? There. That may have got it. It also may not. It doesn't look like it has. So we'll see. Put that in a jar of clean water, because the jar that side is not clean, as you can probably see, as this cup is see-through. I've been busy today, what can I say? Right, let's go back and do these first. So, right, up that way, up. So last time, so this time we're going to go down. The opposite way. Basically across everything that I've painted. And hopefully it will just leave a better layer. So I've got 5 dash hounds and they're all tuttering about at the moment for some reason. I don't have to pumpkin. One of my girls has just had an operation. She's walking around in her operation suit. Looks very cute in. And here she is. Hello, pumpkin. Come here then. Come on then. Come on. See, this is pretty pie. See, pretty pie. Are you tired? Are you tired, girl? Yeah. Oh dear. Rescue Purdy. Quite some time ago. She's a beautiful girl. She's so gentle, she really is. She's so gentle. She has lots of fears, don't you? But she looks nothing more than to cuddle. Don't you? Yeah. She's got her little suit on now. You've got her little suit on. Are you tired? She's tired because it's late. I'm normally kicking her out to go to bed, so. I'm going to go and lie in bed. Why don't you go to bed for a bit, eh? I've got nothing for you to eat. Go out looking for food. Oh, the baby. The baby. Yeah, we all coming now, look, see? And I wrote you up here. Stand here, look out. Look out. Hey, baby. Here we go. Hey, Mr. Raffles. I have, say, 5 tonight. I have 5. We have 2 youngsters, Bear and Mishka. Mishka is a miniature of Birdie. She's very, very slender, very, very pretty, very pretty, very petite. Bear, not so much. He's a bit like our boy, our other boy, Mr. Raffles. I'm not sure who he is. Mr. Raffles is sort of the star of this house. Moomin used to be the star of this house. Moomin is our old girl. She's gone 11 now, 11 and a half. She's blind and losing her teeth, but she's still extremely happy and full of life. So, you know. Then we have Raffles, who I was just telling you about. Raffles is our young man. He was a Moomin we rescued, Purdy we rescued. Then after years of rescuing, we've rescued for over 20 years between us and more. I rescued before I met my other half, and he rescued before he met me. So we've, you know, and between us we've been rescuing for 18 years, should I say. We've been together 18 years and we've been rescuing since we got together. I've rescued a number of animals, including everything from horses, mice, rats, rabbits, everything. Anyway, so we decided as a treat we would buy ourselves at Christmas 2023, we would buy ourselves a gift. So between us we bought Raffles. He was my gift to him and his gift to me. Except for he turned out to be a bit of a mummy's boy. He imprinted on me instantly. It was instant. Put him in the car on me, we travelled home. He slept all the way home, about, I don't know how long, 3 hours maybe? 4? Didn't make a fuss, nothing. Good as gold. Got home, he sat with me on the sofa, he slept on me on the sofa, he had his tea, sat next to me. And then I went to leave the room to go to the loo, and he kicked up a stink. And that was when we knew that he'd chosen me as his, I don't know, his mum, I guess. And that was that. And I feel like that since I can't go anywhere. I can't go even visit my daughter. She'll tell you herself, if you ever catch her alive, she'll tell you. I can't even go and visit her. Because if I do, it means taking all 5, because if I don't, they all kick off if you take one, obviously not the rest of them. However, taking 5 when you're like this, anyway, it's not easy. And it means the other half put down everything he's doing, to put on the car, to take us into the next town, to get us all out, to then either stay and have drinks with us, or go back, carry on what he was doing, and then come back and collect us a couple of hours later. But having 5 deadhounds running around my daughter's house is not ideal, as she has a number of reptiles. And we keep reptiles. We used to run a reptile rescue centre many years ago. So I fell ill. Until I fell too ill. We were running it while I was ill, but when it got to the point where I was just too ill, we had to stop. We had to be sensible. But we ran it for 5 years. What should I say? My partner ran it most of the time, not time to be honest. Anyway, now I've got 2 snakes myself. I have 2 beautiful boas. And my daughter has 3 now. I think two have just moved to a new home. Yeah, she's got 3 snakes now. She has a little hognose, who I keep threatening to steal, because he is very cute, and I love putting hognose in my studio. There, stop chewing my desk, please. Chewing dash hands. Yeah, she's got a little hognose. She has a dwarf reticulated python, which she got from us. After we rescued her, she went her. She's aquatic. Thinks everything you get into a viv is for food, so you have to be aware when you take her out. Which Katie's partner found out recently when he got mistaken for food. Which I was facts I never ever got bit of her once. Never, not once. Anyway, and then it was my daughter's 21st recently, and we were a bit stuck at first just to what to get her. Now I had a goer. It was extremely special. I rescued her, and ever since I rescued her, my daughter has been bugging me for years to take her, just bugging me to take her. And the boys told me no, she's too special, I love her, she's mine. However, because I'm so busy at the moment trying to make this work, and I've got exhibitions and things to be going to, and I've got pieces that I need. It's taken up a lot of my time. In fact, it's taken up all of my time. My choice, and I really don't mind. So we decided to surprise her, and we bought her some different presents, a couple of little things. Just very extremely grateful. And we said to her, "You're going to open your main present?" And she was like, "What? Where?" I said, "Well, you stood by it." And she's like, "What?" And she couldn't figure it out. And what we've done was the stopper, basically like a little bung, if people don't keep reptiles, it goes in between the doors. Glass doors slide, and it goes in between to hold them shut, so that the snake doesn't go on an adventure. And we wrapped that up, birthday paper, and put it back between glass. It took her a moment or 2 to figure it out, and then she realised what we'd done, and was just blown away, bless her. Which was wonderful to see. It was going to go on the days. Just put that right on the back. Don't stick it on the bottom, because this is sticky at the bottom, and if this is liquid. Have you ever seen the guy who puts the liquid on the speaker, and it's, when it's not playing, hey up, or I'm off. It sits as a solid, but as soon as we start to play, it turns to a liquid. Well, I think this is a similar sort of thing. I can't remember the name of it now, but it basically settles in the bottom and becomes extremely hard. Extremely hard. Like I use a knife to cut it in dots if it gets back. Usually I'm shaking this there with a knife in the middle. If we've been using often enough, but if they've been sat there for weeks, it's a nightmare. Give my daughter the boa she wanted for her 21st. She's not a normal boa, she's actually what you call a croquet boa. She's from the islands of croquet. Now, no one allowed to be taken from the island, so every croquet could now probably going to be captive bred, which is not a bad thing. I need a different brush, I think, to do this under layer. Just going to be a bit more precise. Obviously we don't know if she was, I would think she probably was captive bred, because I'm in the UK and I doubt very much she shipped over. We don't know, we're not honestly, we don't know, but I doubt it. She was owned by another gentleman who didn't like getting out because she was aggressive. From what he said, she would strike or hiss, and his children were afraid, and I think he was a little afraid as well. I mean, I don't think he said he was, but it's the impression we got. Anyway, we took her straight out with her that night, and I stood and held her while talking to him for about an hour, which blew his mind. One, because we just gone straight got out, and two, because she'd not hissed or struck when it did. And she's never hissed or struck. She's hissed at me once tonight, I'll tell you what, even it, but he's never struck at me ever. She was not a very happy hour when we took on. And that was because she wasn't coming out of the viv, she was not being handled, she wasn't coming out of the viv, and she had nothing to stimulate her. She just was not happy. So we took her, brought her home, and I got her out all the time. All the time. As often as I possibly could, when she hadn't been fed and when she wasn't checked, she was with me. I became extremely busy doing this, and handling it wasn't so much every day after that, it was every couple of days. And I just didn't think it was fair when I tried my daughter took her, because I'd rather she gets that constant attention, because I don't want her to feel that she's being ignored and abandoned at all. I don't want that at all. But the markings on her are just, she's absolutely stunning. There only sort of black and grey over. But she's just beautiful, she really is. Stunning girl. Absolutely adore her. And if my daughter ever wants to get rid of her, she comes straight back to yes, that's nice. But it will also make life a bit easier, because if anything does happen in the future, my dreams are not to stay here. My dream is to move. And it will make life a bit easier moving with all this anymore as well. But it made her day, so that's fine. She's a little bit of a, she can be a temperamental better, but it's because she's a dwarf hen, a dwarf species. She won't go any bigger than now. 5, maybe 6 foot if you're lucky, but I think she'll probably stay about cheese. I think she's about 5 foot now. I find her one of the less aggressive dwarf species personally. I think Pond Island are much more aggressive species. But she's always been fantastic to me, well behaved. The only time she ever hissed at me was Michael, and that was, she was in the end of her vivarium, and I was fiddling at the other end, moving her hide, i.e. her bed, etc. Just to tidy up. And it was the first time I think I'd done it since we took her in. And I very quickly learned to an extremely loud hiss that she does not like you fiddling with her bed when she's in there. She's like, get out of it. Left me, and I didn't leave on. But the first time I told my daughter, do not mess with her area when she's in it, because she will get attacked. Bitten, tagged. My other 2 bows are normal bows, but neither of them I don't think will get extremely big. My male is a, what do you call it, artistic. He's sort of black and grey stroke browny colour. Extremely pretty boy, really. And I've got, his name's Galileo, and I have a girl, Imogen, I'll be able to pronounce it, and she's an albino, extremely pretty. She's a cream with a markings like an orange colour, but her cream has a lot of flashes of pink in her. She's extremely pretty for albino, I think anyway, but I'm realised. She's got a very pink head as well. So she's going through her teenage moment at the moment. She never once hissed at me from the day I got her. She never once looked at me from the day I got her. And she's 2, I think now, going on 3. And last week she decided to tag me for the first time ever, which made me joke to say the least. She's not very big, she's only sort of 4 foot, she's a baby, so she's got growing to do that. I don't have female snakes that affect grow at a normal rate, but she's a beautiful girl, she's very, very healthy. I bet. I think she's stunning. She's in perfect health, she's just having out in Germany, as big as yours. So, but she's only girl. Like I say, at the moment, I think we're going through like terrible teenage years, so I think she actually probably stuck me for food. However, I fed her again, and next feed, she decided she was going to try to make not food, so I think she was having a bad day. We shall see at her next feed. What should you do? All my animals are fed life, don't agree with it at all. It's not only cruel to the rat, that's why you feed it, it's also dangerous to the boa. The captive bird, they're not wild caught. They are not in the wild, when they're feeding, they can catch their prey out in the open. The bird will just see if it can and use it as a live rat in a rift where it's trapped and it wants to get out and it will attack the snake. It's not pretty. I have seen a number of snakes over the years. They've got biting chunks of the body for people that are feeding and not washing, just chucking it in there and eating it. And the snake wasn't hungry and mouse or rat decided it was going to protect itself and attacked. So it's also not allowed over in the UK either, unless you have an extremely good reason, like it's basically a life or death for that snake. You do not buy feed, or you will be charged. So, the only reason I know that is from when I rescued. We took a very young bird, like extremely bad feeding problem, and we had to get permission to try and feed it alive pinky, which is basically a newborn, which is not fair. Just to see if it would take to feed so that it wouldn't die. It didn't feed, but it didn't die either. We managed to get it to feed ourselves. Thankfully. She went on to be a completely beautiful bird and a completely psychotic nutcase that a gentleman with desperate health was with. He had two boys which were down for being matty. And when we had this bow up for sale, we put up for sale for rehome these pots that we're looking for whatever donations towards should anybody be not very cost us a lot to feed. We've got feed and pickies, etc. She's growing it since she's on a different site, she's growing by the time she went. Just give me a minute guys, I need to go bend. You might be desk, you can walk all down. The problem with them is I can't stand with it. Obviously. However, to be able to raise the table with me, which would be unusual, probably handy. There we go, okay. Yeah, so this guy got in touch with us, we actually got another bow ahead that he was looking to eat, which was probably odd. And his bow was, oh, he was beautiful. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I couldn't sorry about it. He was actually a beautiful bow, I fell in love with him. When he came mine, I took him home. Basically, I did just swap him. He took the insane bow, and we took the very calm, very happy, very patient bow. He was gorgeous as well. I think the guy just likes mental snakes, basically. I think the bow behind is just too quiet for him, which is sometimes. But each own, as we used to say. It was quite a situation in the war. I got a beautiful bow outfit, he came home, I stayed with me, and he got what he wanted, so it worked out for everybody in the end. I have to add some water to this, because it's not getting thick, I think. It's a bit wimpy. But it's not too bad. It's not terrible, it's just... I don't know, it's put on. I'm going to do this layer, this week tonight, and then tomorrow, when it's dried, I shall hold it upside down and paint it. I'm sure all I have painted. Actually, it's the colours that I've used. You can actually tell the white when painted on is a creamy colour, whereas the drugs I painted on, it's very white when painted on. It just changes colour once you fire it in the kiln. So, tip the whole thing up, because that just will not be for me at all. I think it'll look like if I slide it down. So you're going to add, get this far, hours of sculpting, hours of drying, hours of fixing cracks. Just get out of news. I'm sat here, I could completely talk away to myself because YouTube around ages ago. That one, I have no idea. I mean, new days I have no idea, I can tell you where. So, Any crash course on my daughter, I think. Basically. Well, it's not easy to paint a bit. But anyway, these sculptures have done most of it is done this one. And another one, this one's not quite as big as this one, it's a smaller piece. And it's got less flares on it. These that you've done. But they are not easy to paint. These, well, they're not. It's just not. What I have to do now is hopefully that they can also paint. Because they are demonstrating from one day to the next. I mean, the other week, everything came out beautiful. And then I had about 2 weeks where everything came out crap. And I don't know, mate. And it was just horrible. It was horrible. Couldn't seem to get anything right. I couldn't seem to get just everything went wrong. Something would crack or the top fall off. That was a favourite. And it just smashed in. And starts again. So I don't always clean my pieces though. You'll notice on some of mine I'm very different to most sculptures. Most sculptures sculpt and then glaze like this. I'm not. I sculpt a fire line like most sculptors do, and then I don't glaze. I hand paint mine with either oil paints or pre-paints or with ceramic paints, and I just get it, and it's different. It's very different from just glazing. I find that I can get so much more detail by hand paints, with paints than I can when I glaze. You'll see I painted on yesterday. That's over here, surely not square. I wouldn't like that on my anymore. I'll just make it a bit. Okay. I'm thinking of putting it. No, I'm not going to do it. Right. Good guide. The back, and then I'm going to get my bushes tomorrow. I'm going to go over the line with it. Very finely with just tips of bristle to make a whiskey effect if you like. Probably the right describe to be honest. And it's shorter. Then, blend them better. Especially if I use the colour to whiskey and not the white. I've got 2 screens with me. I have one screen that's showing me and just top here. That's what you actually see. Don't want to keep it bird. But then I have another screen on the other side that's showing me and the full bells. I have no idea which one you can see. No clue. Anyway, so that's what it is. I'll put it down and try this next time. I'm trying to get everything to stream through this streaming service, but it's not playing for some reason. I don't know why, but no, I don't fall on one side. Yeah, I don't know why it's not playing, it's not. George has got some acid in a way. What I do tomorrow is I download a program, stream thing. Someone advised me to download what it would on Instagram, but it didn't work in this job, so, and now it doesn't seem to be on my YouTube here. So I'm going to get rid of tank, it costs me anything, so if anybody has any advice on stream with my computer, please do drop in the messages below, because I think I'll probably try everything, and I just can't get Instagram today, that's all, to go over it. It's I downloaded one that said it would let you stream to and put it all together, so I could do Instagram, I believe, and that's what it meant, and Facebook together, but I didn't work either. So I don't believe that I did this one. Right guys, I'll see you tonight. I've got one layer of white on and 2 days of galaxy. I'll let these dry tonight. Tomorrow. What's it? And then tomorrow, as I will do more inside. And we'll do more coats basically. But for now, it's 5 in the morning, so I need to get some sleep. So that's it from me. Please do drop me a like. And please do follow if you want to see more videos. I know if you're should be a moment, but videos is a bit me. I am talking about, especially got something to talk to. So the efficiency is the side. So I'm both on. So I shall hopefully back tomorrow at some point. Hopefully next time I was. So take care and